White House border czar Tom Homan sat down for an exclusive interview with CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoya-Galvez today to defend the Trump administration's deportation efforts. And Camilo joins me now. It's great to see you, as always. Walk us through your conversation today with Tom Homan.
Hi, Weija. Well, as you know, Tom Homan is one of the leading figures in President Trump's aggressive crackdown on illegal immigration. And following that fatal shooting of ICU nurse and U.S. citizen Alex Preddy in Minneapolis, President Trump sent Homan to that city in Minnesota to de-escalate tensions there and to wind down that aggressive operation known as Operation Metro Surge. And we decided to talk to him about that course correction, if you will, that we have seen ICE undertake in recent months. Here's some of what he told us. Do you believe, sir, that this administration's policy is still one of mass deportation? And I ask you that because since Minneapolis, we're no longer seeing near daily videos of ICE arresting people or ICE on the headlines every single day. Has the administration backed down to some degree?
No. We're just doing things the right way.
What does that mean?
Well, the President made a promise to the American people of mass deportations. I'm overseeing that along with Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. The numbers have dipped slightly, I think 12%. Because of why? Because the government's shut down. I mean, ICE agents may be getting paid, but our contractors aren't. The people who do the targeting, people who do all that work to make it possible to go look for people, right? So that's part of the problem. The other problem is at Minnesota. Look, the president, I didn't ask to go to Minnesota. The president called me up and told me to go to Minnesota to address a problem, to de-escalate, and do what we do best, which is target enforcement operations. And when I got to Minneapolis, I was clear during my speeches there, things weren't perfect. I addressed some things, we fixed some things, and what happened after Minneapolis? We had unprecedented support from county jails across the state that we didn't have before, which means we got the bad guy in the safety and security of a jail, which means we didn't have to go to the street to find him, right? So you send a whole team of 6 or 7 guys to go find this person, and things were so elevated, the hate and the violence was so elevated, now we got to send a security team to back up the Fuge Ops team. So while they're busy trying to arrest this guy, now you got to have another security team keeping their back safe. So now you got 13 guys arrest that one person. That alone causes a lot of the conflict when people see, the large groups of agents out doing this job, when we simply could have had one agent arrest one bad guy in the jail, right? So I met with the governor, I met with the attorney general, I met with the mayor, and
to de-escalate,
to say, look, there's a better way to do this. Cooperate with us.
And Weija, you may recall that Homan essentially replaced that controversial Border Patrol commander, Gregory Vivino. He has since retired, but Vivino recently told an outlet that the administration is now taking a softer approach on immigration enforcement. He is alleging that Homan and other administration officials are backing down from that mass deportation promise that, as you know, helped return President Trump to the White House. But Homan denied that, saying that it's a smarter approach to immigration enforcement. Weija.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you for all your reporting.